I am the face of the new Democratic Party. Look at me, and you're seeing the future of the Democratic Party. If the Democratic Party fails to recognize what we did here in New York, they're going to have a problem in the midterm elections, and they're going to have a problem in the presidential elections.
Eric Adams on track to be the next mayor of New York City. He won the Democratic primary where ranked choice voting was used for the first time. He joins us now for his first Sunday interview. Congratulations on your win.
Thank you, George.
So you saw what we just played right there, that warning you had for the Democrats. What should Democrats across the country take away from your victory?
We can't be so idealistic that we're not realistic. Cities are hurting all across America, and New York personifies that pain. The inequalities, the gun violence, the lack of really looking after everyday blue-collar workers, I like to say. And we have failed for so many years, and we've allowed the fallout of the Trump administration to have an overreach in philosophy and not on-the-ground real issues that are facing everyday New Yorkers and Americans.
So is it fair to call you an anti-woke Democrat?
No, some of us never went to sleep. That's the problem. You know, a 35-year record of fighting for reform, but public safety, a person who was arrested by police, assaulted by police, but also lost a childhood friend to gang violence. And so I never went to sleep. And people who have finally realized that there are issues out here believe they can carve the entire Democratic agenda.
You were declared the winner after several elimination rounds in this ranked choice voting, but only about 30% of Democrats ranked you first. How will you reach out to all New Yorkers, Democrats and Republicans alike, who haven't supported you?
Right, and 30% ranked me first, but that's more than any other candidate that was ranked first. Right. That's important. I run 4 boroughs in the city of New York, a cross-section of men and women of all ethnicities and gender. No matter if you're a Democrat, Republican, or you didn't vote for me, you don't want to be pushed on the subway tracks due to someone dealing with mental health issues. You don't want to have your 3-year-old babies being shot. I have a universal message to all New Yorkers. No matter who you voted for, I'm going to make sure that our economy returns and that we are a safe city, which is a prerequisite to prosperity.
You made combating crime your #1 issue again and again and again. Homicides, gun violence, spiking here in New York City, other big cities across the country. Do you know what's behind it?
A number of things. If I always talk about Archbishop Desmond Tutu quote, we spend a lifetime pulling people out of the river. No one goes upstream and prevent them from falling in the first place. Our city and country, we have become a place where all we do is wait downstream and pull people out. 30% of our inmates in prison are dyslexic. So if we just do dyslexia screening in upstream, we could prevent some of the crime that we're looking at downstream. Foster care failure. We feed crime in America and in New York. We need to stop the feeders of crime. And then we must have an immediate response. We should create something like the JTTF, Joint Terrorist Task Force. This is what we did to fight terrorism. Why are we ignoring the violence in the cities? You know why, George? They're black, brown, and poor. We ignored them. And we basically have thrown up our hands and stated there's nothing we can do about it. They are wrong, and I'm going to show them.
You said that something should be done about it. You didn't back away from stop and frisk, took some heat for that during the campaign. How do you balance preventing crime and police reform?
And it's possible. They go together. You can have public safety and reform. I know it. I testified in federal court about the overabuse of stop and frisk. I led the call with the organization I started and other civil rights leaders. So what we must do, we must send the right message to our police departments. We have some amazing officers. We're going to say, I have your back, but you're going to have the back of the public, and we're going to rid out those officers that should not be part of the noble profession of public safety. We've allowed them to remain too long. It took us 4 years to get rid of Pandaleo. That is unacceptable. Once we lift the standard, better pay, understand the tools that are needed, and use the money to be proactive and to be not only reactive to crime, we can bring back the public safety that we deserve in the city.
I'm here in Times Square every morning. It's starting to come back to life. You feel
Yes.
it every morning, but so many of these big office buildings in Midtown still empty. Are they going to come back?
Yes, they are. We are not going to allow Miami and other places to take our businesses. Here's what we must do. Number one, my high-income earners. 65,000 New Yorkers pay 51% of our income taxes. You speak with them, the tax is not the problem, public safety is the problem. We're going to let them know that this city is going to be safe. Our individuals, my accountants, my stockbrokers, they take the subway system. They don't want to ride the trains. If we don't have a safe subway system, no one is going to fill these office buildings, and it's not going to feed our economy that we're looking for. And so once we turn around our public safety and then become a city, we're too expensive, too bureaucratic, too difficult to open a business here. We're going to change that and incentivize companies coming here. We're going to be the center of life science, biotech, self-driving cars. This is going to be a place where we build empires and not destroy them.
How should we judge you? Define success in a first term.
Public safety. That's the prerequisite to prosperity. We must have parks, not like Washington Square, where people are injecting themselves with drugs while babies are trying to play. Our children should not be like 10-year-old Justins that's shot and killed. We should not lose 3-year-old children being shot in Times Square. Once we become safe as a city, then people can finally enjoy the growth that I'm going to bring in this city. We're going to be a safe city, and we're going to be ready to do business again. We're going to live up to our name. This is an empire state. We're going to build empires.
You stole my last question. I was going to ask you about that earring you got after the victory earlier in the week. What happened to it? What was that all about?
My young staffer said, you're going to be with George, but I'm putting it on as soon as I leave the studio.
Okay. Mr. Adams, thanks for joining us.
Thank you, George.